Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Rajnikant and today's video we're gonna discuss maps in Streams API. Right, so in details we're gonna discuss what is compose and then apply in Streams API, and at the end I will explain you a real-time scenario where we are using that Streams map, right? So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe it immediately and hit the bell icon to get all the notification from my side. So this is my channel, you can see this button is there, you can subscribe that one, right? So ultimately you will be get benefited out of it, right? So let's quickly jump into that today's topic, right? So if you see this picture here, you can see some people are coming to this one, some white color, right? And and this frame is there, right? Here some frame is there, this is that frame, and after passing this frame they are converting into some blue color, right? So blue color they are converting, right? So exactly like this is a similar way. So this blue color, what you can say, this passage, this blue color, this one is known as, if you consider in this example layman terminologies, this is that map, right? This is that map operation, this is that map operation which will convert that elements into one new form, right? So what exactly the definition is, so map is a operation on streams which will convert that element into a new form. It's a convert, or you can say it's a transform, or you can say it will map, right? That incoming elements from that stream, it will convert into a new element, or it will convert into new element, sorry, it will convert or map or transform into a new form, right? So if you see here, those people are in a white color and they are converting into some blue color, right? So this is the exact whole theory, right? So what exactly this map is, so map is a operation on Java 8 streams, right? So hope you got at least a bare minimum picture from this layman terminologies what exactly it will do. Now let's see in a practical approach in coding, right? So we'll see what exactly it will do or where we can gonna apply this one. So let me open my favorite IDE, it's the IntelliJ IDE. So if you see here, already I have created some classes, streams map example, and it's our favorite main method to test and execute codes, right? So what we'll do first, we'll take a list of integer. First we'll take some basic example like strings and integer, then at the end I will explain you the real scenario where you will use some objects and those stuffs, right? So a list of integer. So please do watch this video entirely to get a complete picture, right? List of integer. So list equal to list dot of. So this is a Java 9 feature which will I mean it will provide a functionality to create a list instead of creating array list, al equal to new array list and al dot add some 1 2 3 4 like this. Instead of that one we can use like this. So it will create a immutable collection, right? So already I have explained this one, list dot of and arrays dot as list, what is the difference between them, and the new array list. You can watch my previous videos if you want, but let me create this one. 8, sorry, here we go, 8 9 and 10. Let's keep this one. So list got created. Now let's apply something. What we'll do, just transform those elements, right? Transform those elements, like if the element is coming, just multiply by 2. So what we'll do, multiply by 2, multiply by 2, and collect those results into one list, into a list. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll take each elements and we'll multiply each elements and collect those what you can say outcome into one another list, right? So here that map will act. How will do? So list dot stream. So we'll apply operations on stream, right? First we'll get the stream. From that list, it will return a stream. If you see streams of integer, right? And dot, what is our operation? Map operation, right? So this map function will take a parameter, right? Or argument, whatever you can say. So it's taking a function, right? So this function is a functional interface. If you see here, it's a functional interface, and that method is that apply method is there, and other two default methods are there, compose and then, right? So we'll discuss those things. Now let's pass this functional interface as a lambda, right? So what we want to do, what is the number is coming, map that number in such a way. How we'll do? Sorry, it's a lambda, no? Map that number. So how we'll do? Number into 2, right? So you are saying how you want to transform, how you want to map, right? How you want to convert that one. So number, so you want these types of mapping. Whatever the number is coming, that element into 2 multiplied by 2, right? So we have done that one. This is a lambda we have passed as a function. Then dot, what we'll do next, we'll collect those stuffs, right? Collect and collectors dot to list. Then what it will happen, it will return a brand new array list. So list of integer tr mapped list equal to, right? So we have done that mapping. So this is that part of the mapping. You need to understand what exactly this is doing. This is that mapping or converting, or you can say transformation, whatever you can say, right? So number, we are getting that number and we are multiplied by 2 to that number. So we are mapping that number into multiplied by 2, right? So now let's iterate this one using foreach, and we'll pass some lambda system dot out colon println. So this is a method reference. I mean, wherever we can pass a lambda, we can pass a method reference as well, right? So let's run this program, execute this program, and we'll see that output. We are multiplied by 2, right? So if you see here, first 1 is multiplied by 2, then 2 is multiplied by 2, the outcome is 4, 3 into 2 equal to 6, 4 into 2, 8, and like this we are getting that result, right? So this is that bare minimum idea how that map will do, or how we can implement that map, right? So hope you got this one. Now let's see what are the other things, right? If you want to apply multiple transformation, how you can achieve that one, right? If you see this where is that map, so other methods are there, right? So by default in this here it will apply this apply method, right? But still we have rest two methods are there, right? Compose, and another is what, and then, right? These two method, now we're gonna see how we can apply and what exactly those two method is meant for, right? So to explain that one, let me create two separate function. Two separate function means this function, right? This lambda will create two separate lambdas will create the same example I will tell. So let me create some lambda function integer. This is that input type and this is that output type. The second argument is the output type, and let me give this function1 equal to some lambda number, sorry, and what we'll do, number into number multiplied by 2, Okay, this is one lambda. Let me give some body so that we can see that execution, right? Body, I want to show you that execution. return Control Alt L. So format this code Control Alt L in IntelliJ IDEA. Let me give some system.out.println to check it's executing. Function 1 executing executing. This is one function or one lambda. Let me copy this same thing and let's take this one function 2, and here what it will do, we'll add 5, we'll add 5 to that number, right? So this is function 2. Instead of this lambda we can pass this lambda representation here as well. Just to test, I am again showing you. Let me clear this console. Let's execute this code and we're gonna see. Just see, function 1 executing, function 1 executing, and you can see 2468 multiplied by 2, right? This function 1 is multiplied by 2, right? Now let's see how we can apply multiple functions, right? So multiple transformation you want. So how you can do here, function 1, that on top of that one you can call and then. This indicates first it will execute this function, right? This lambda it will execute function 1. On top of that one we are calling, right? First this function 1 will execute, and on top of that one, on top of the result, it will apply the next lambda, like next lambda, right? So if you give here function 2, so what it will happen here, first it will execute this one, this function, right? Suppose here 1 is coming from the list, so 1 into 2 equal to 2. Then it will apply this function, so 2 plus 5 equal to 7, right? The result will be 7. Hope you got this one, right? First this function will execute, then and then means after that one, after applying that function, apply this function as well, right? So here we are concatenating functions, we are transforming, multiple transformation are here, right? So hope you got it. Then after multiple transformation we are collecting those results and we are putting into an brand new list, right? Now let's see execute this one and you will see that execution. So first this function will execute, then this function will execute, right? So let me run this program and we're gonna see. You can see function 1 is executing, then function 2 is executing. Whatever I have explained, that is correct. First function 1 is executing, then function 2 is executing, right? Then if you see that results, first 7 is coming. So 7, how it is coming? It's taking that 1 from that list and it's applying this lambda, function 1 lambda. 1 into 2 is equal to 2, right? Then it's applying function 2. So in function 2, 2 plus 5 equal to 7. The same way 2, next element is 2. 2 multiplied by 2 equal to 4. Then on top of that one, 4 plus 5 equal to 9, right? So here you can see 9 is coming. Like this, in the same way, those elements in those elements, those transformer got applied, right? So hope you got a clear picture about and then, how, what is the functionality of and then, right? Now let's move to that another function, compose, right? So and then and composite is completely related, right? So in and then what happening here, first this function 1 will execute, then function 2 will execute. First this lambda will execute, and top of the result the second lambda will execute, right? But in case of compose, what it will happen, let me explain you. So what will happen? Compose means compose. So in compose, what will happen? First function 2 will execute. It's a reverse way, right? So first function 2 will execute, then on top of the result, function 1 will execute. It's a reverse way, right? So function 2 will execute, and then function 1, on top of the result, function 1 will gonna execute. So this is the basic difference. Whenever you are going for an interview and that interview will ask what is the difference between andThen and compose method on function interface, right? So you can say andThen will execute like this. First function 1 will execute, on top of the result function 2 will execute, right? But in case of compose, first function 2 will execute, this lambda function 2 lambda will execute, on top of the result function 1 lambda will execute, right? So hope you got a clear picture. So now let's run or execute this coding and we're gonna see the output. So what the output will come here? First 1 will go, right? 1 plus 5 is equal to 5, sorry, 6. No, then after 6, second function 1 will it will execute. 6 into 6 multiplied by 2, it's 12. No, so 12 will get the result like this. These elements will get those results. Let's execute and we'll see. Perfect. If you see here, function 2 got executed first, then function 1 it's executing, right? So if you see here, function 2 executing, function 2 is executing, then function 1 is executing, then again function 2 is executing, and function 1 is executing. So these things I will explain in a separate video, right? So how efficient is streams, and in terms of performance, I will create a separate, a very good video. It's very interesting how performance, how it's in good in performance or not. That one a separate video I will create. That time I will explain these things. So I mean, hold your breath and we'll gonna see those things as well. You don't need to worry, right? So if you see here, it's 12 is coming, 14 is coming, and 16 is coming the same way. So let's see. Here 2 is coming, 2 plus 5 equal to 7, and 7 multiplied by 2, 14. Like this, those elements are coming, right? So hope you got a clear picture about andThen and compose functions or methods in streams, how we are going to apply, right? So these are basically, if you want to apply for multiple transformers, then we can go for these methods, right? Hope you got a clear about this one. Now this is the time for explaining a real-time scenario in project. If you see, like, if you say like this in a project, no one will be satisfied. If you will say I have a list and I am doing some multiplied by 2 or adding 5 or adding 10, no one will be satisfied, right? This is not a real-time scenario, no. So now I will say some real-time scenario where it will exactly fits into the project, and you can explain this scenario. Now whatever I'm going to explain, you can explain these things in your interview. Then that interviewer guy will be happy. Wow, that guy is know how to implement that one. Yes, that guy is really working on streams, right? He will satisfied, right? So let's begin that quickly. So to reduce the time, I have already created some DTO classes, right? So let me give that scenario first. What will exactly will do. So what will exactly do, where is my pen? So here. So here if you see, we have a list, right? Suppose this is that list, and here we have product objects are there, right? So here we have product objects are there, and here lot of attributes are there in product ID, product name, price, and availability, and what else is there? Rating, right? Those attributes are there. Product ID and the name, uh, price, availability, right? Those stuffs are there. But what we want, we do not want all those attributes, right? From this objects, this product object, right? From this product object, we do not want all those attributes. We want some basic information, right? So what is the basic information? Suppose name and price and availability, right? Availability, right? Only these three attributes we want, these three information we want. So that time how we can do, we can process this list, and we'll convert that product to this product base, product basic information, product basic information, product basic, and we'll keep these three attributes. From this entire attributes, we'll keep only these three attributes, right? And we'll return that list, return a new brand list, right? So hope you got at least a bare minimum idea. Now let's jump into the coding. I'll show you how we'll do that one. Okay, so let's get started. Let me comment this entire stuff, so we don't need these things, right? Let me comment this entire stuff as well. Okay, so product, already I have created a basic DTO classes to reduce the time. So this product class is there, no? Product ID, product name, and availability, price, and ratings are there, right? So from the database we are getting a list of product, right? And here that product, what is this constructor is there, getter setters already there. Okay, now this is that product which is contained in the list. Now we have product basic, right? So in the basic product we want product name, availability, and price. Only these three attributes we want, whereas we don't want this all those ratings and product ID, those stuffs we do not want, right? Only want these three attributes, right? So how we'll do in that example, let me explain you. So already I have created some objects, some snippet of code, I mean, to reduce the time. Let me copy paste those things and I'll explain what I am doing here. So here I am, nothing I am doing here, I am creating some objects. So product, first product, it's a 101001, this is the product ID, and product name is iPhone. Everyone loves iPhone, even I am using iPhone 11. Okay, cool. And it's available, and price is 82,000 in Indian rupees, and its rating is 5 star. No, it's a very good product. Then product one, it's a 1002 is that ID, and it's a Apple laptop. I mean, I am not using, I'm using some Windows laptop, and it's a available that product, and it's a 1,52,000, it's the Indian rupees, and rating is 5. Now it's a next product is a headset, 1003 is that ID, and it's also available in that stock, it's in the stock, and price is 2,000, its rating is 4. And next is very important, as a COVID is hit, the pandemic is hit on the way, so sanitizer is the most important thing, no? Everywhere, wherever we're going, we have some sanitizer and do our hand sanitize, right? During this pandemic, we need to take care of ourselves, our family, and those stuff, right? So sanitizer is a important thing, but you know that it's a huge demand in that sanitizer, so it's out of stock. Currently it's the out of stock, maybe after 2 3 days it will be available in that market, but currently it's out of stock, right? Because more demand is there. And it's a the price is 300 rupees in Indian rupee, and the rating is 4. Maybe some good product, who knows, maybe some Dettol or some Godrej, some lots of products are, sorry, lots of sanitizers are there in the market today's, right? And last but not the least, it's a mask. This is also a very important, right? During this pandemic days, wherever we are going, we are wearing a mask, and to save ourselves, right? And this is also out of stock, because due to of huge demand, right? So I am putting those products into a array list. I am creating a list of products equal to new array list, and I'm putting those products into that array list, right? So this is the dummy one. This list, ideally this list will get from database or from some third party API. If you are using some third party API, maybe this list you will get from third party API, or you can get it from database, right? Then after getting that list, we will apply streams and filter, right? Products dot stream, so it will return a stream of product. You can see stream of product it's returning, right? On top of that one, what operation we can apply? It's a not filter, it's a map. So filter I have already explained in a previous video. I'll give that link in the description section and you can watch that one as well. So in that map, what it will take a functional interface, no? So let's give this one as a product pr and lambda this symbol. And what it we can do here, we can convert this product to product basic, right? So let me create that object product basic, pr basic basic equal to new product basic, and here we'll give that constructor values name, availability and price. So we'll paste this one from here, name, then availability is there, then what we want, price. Here we go, we have constructed that object and we'll return this object from this lambda return. Okay, here we go. So here what we are doing, we are saying, hey stream, just map that object, map those objects into product basic object, right? Here we are mapping that one and we are returning, right? After doing this mapping, or whatever, you can say it's a map or it's a conversion or you can say it's a transformation, whatever, then we want to collect those things into one brand new list. So here you go, control alt L to format that code. So list of what we'll get, product basic mapped filter, not filter, mapped list we have received. Now let's iterate this one and we're gonna see whether it's mapping those things appropriately or not. So we'll do some sysouts, list dot for each. I love this I mean, not we want for each, right? This lambda, I love this lambdas and streams, right? In my project also I am heavily using this one. You will also will be loved these things once you will be touching into those lambdas and streams, you will be loved. Okay, sorry, what I am doing, I forgot. Product basic, right? Product basic. Okay, take this product and we'll do some sysouts. Here we'll go system dot out dot println and we'll simply print those values. So here we'll get this product dot get the product name, then we'll print product availability and price, maybe product availability, and we'll print product price as well. So we're gonna see whether it's coming perfectly transforming or not. Then we'll put some stars to identify each product separately. Let me put some stars. Okay, sorry. So star is here. Let me run this code and we're gonna see those outputs whether it's able to transform or not, right? So let's hit enter. Sorry, not enter. Execute this program. Perfect, it's running fine. If you see here, we are getting those attributes, right? If you see in product, we do have product ID, name, availability, and price rating, right? But we are getting only these three attributes. You can say iPhone available and 82,000 Indian rupees, Apple laptop available 51 lakhs 52,000, and all these objects are, it's a printing, right? So this is that a real time example you can explain in your project or you can explain in that interview, right? So hope you got a clear picture about map operations, right? So if you are getting some idea, a full idea, you can please consider to do like and subscribe my channel, and I will really appreciate your feedbacks in the comment section, right? So please do a single comment in the comment section, I will really appreciate it. And last but not the least, please do subscribe my channel. So I will upload all other videos are there, right? In what is this, in streams other operations are there, so stay tuned, I will upload other videos as well, right? So thank you for watching.